why fish?
Well, why fish now is because I've been a fan of Marillion since the very early days. I mean, the very first time I saw Marillion, they hadn't actually been signed. I saw them in a grotty club in Bristol called the Granary, supported by Pendragon, and they signed for EMI about 3 months later. I have never yet, until tonight hopefully, seen a Fish solo gig. The last time I saw Fish live on stage was at the garden party at Milton Keynes, which I checked earlier was in 1986. And I've had 1 or 2 tickets since, which for whatever reason, either in lockdown or whatever, I just couldn't get to. And I thought it was damn well about time, frankly. And I'm not going to get any more chances, am I? I hope you can accept this language, shit or bust, basically tonight. So this is very much a last chance, and I really want to see this. Look forward to it. A friend of mine saw him at Wolverhampton a few days ago, and has assured me that it will be good. Not that I was in much doubt anyway.
Yeah.
I've got a substantial collection of the music. And I follow both strands of old and new Marillion and anything related, and a whole lot of prog and all kinds of other stuff. Have been for years. So, well, why fish? Why not? Is my shortened version of that question.
Right. Well, that's the other guy. Why fish? What does fish music mean to you?
Yeah, most of my life actually, from that last 4 decades. I followed Marillion first, not the 12 inches and everything, then I followed Fish out Marillion, not Marillion. So the early stuff was, absolutely ace, and they had a blip in the middle, kids and family. Then was done all the backtracking basically for the last, it's 25 now, so the last 13 years, 14 years, I did some of the got someone's back and everything. I first got back in with Ray Dodds with Zippos, but I've seen it all over the place at times, but not consistently. So missed a couple of tours. At least I've been there, seen a lot of it.
Like the slaughter.
Right. Well, I asked the other guys, why Marillion, why fish? Have you been fans for a long time?
Yeah, I go back to probably 84, was it, or 83 when Misplaced Childhood was released. Mark Kelly at Marillion went to my local school, so I got into Marillion from there and kind of haven't stopped since. I still remember the day when Fish left Marillion, and it's still wrenched by heart, but you get 2 for the price of 1 now, I suppose, so that's how it all started.
Right, and you're a somewhat newcomer, are you?
Well, no, similar age, so I kind of on the coattails of friends that like Marillion. I'm afraid I'm more of a poodle rocker, so bands like Bon Jovi and Aerosmith are more my music genre. But I do like Marillion, I love their music. And I remember going to see Fish at the Astoria 2, and his voice had gone, and he gave us the choice of Money Back or us singing. Which was interesting because I could only hum along because I didn't know the words, but it was a brilliant gig even though he didn't sing a word.
You're ignoring your family. Is everybody okay? Yeah! Yes! No. He's coming to the house, everyone. Hey, there. Take silence. That's family for you.
Still got cash. I used to watch Fish on Friday. And I remember all the packaging that come out to Oxford for shipping. I'm sorry. I'm good at that.
Oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah, just in the land down. It's like it's all very tense.
Vic, I'll take a photo of you both. Is that alright? It'll take a while, John. He's been waiting here 2 hours. He's so desperate to meet you.
I don't think he's doing that.
I thought you weren't supposed to be doing this.
Thank you.
He'd be there all night doing it with me. He don't want to do picking.
Yeah, cool. Brilliant. Thank you. You're not doing photos.
The tour fish, how's it going?
Yeah.
Just a quick one.
What? Just
Just a quick hello.
hello.
So mate, yeah, you're a big fan of Marillion, are you?
Massive, yeah. Since well, I'm 57, so since I was a kid, 16, Fugazi, script.
So what is it, Marillion? Why Marillion? What do they say to you, like, you know? Or Fish?
I mean, for me, Fish was they're a great band, Rotary and the rest of the guys. But for me, Fish was the centerpiece. Seeing them on the Whistle Test, I think in '82 when they did Forgotten Songs, I was sold. Absolutely sold. And
So
since
that's
then,
when you first got into them, was it?
Yeah, I was 15. So yeah, really something different. Something.
So you feel a bit sad that this is his last farewell tour, yeah?
Is it then?
Yeah.
I know he's got a bad back, but
Yeah.
we shall see. But, yeah.
So how long have you been into Fish?
It was my first band, really. Really was my first band back in about '82. When Quick for Justice 2 first came out. Got into it through Script, and then through Fugazi was just a step up for me. And then Misplaced Childhood was their best album for me. I'm sorry if I'm upsetting anybody, but Misplaced Childhood for me was the best album. Clutching at Straws, I saw them on the Clutching at Straws tour. Waiting for him outside the City Hall, but the band had left by then because there was a bit of a friction between the band at the time, so they didn't come out to say hello. So, and then we saw him on his first Vigil tour, I guess it was, his first solo tour. That was in Sheffield. We're based around Sheffield, so we saw him a lot in Sheffield. Yeah, so we've kind of dipped in and out of him, I must admit, over his solo career. Saw him a couple of times against Sheffield on the Misplaced Childhood tour, which I think was 2005, I think, 20th anniversary, I think. Seen him solo a couple of times again, Sheffield Ballroom, and then Sheffield O2, wasn't it? Sheffield O2.
So how do you feel that this is his last tour then? Last tour?
Yeah, well, I say I've not really kept up with his solo music, so it's going to be a strange gig for me because I probably won't know most of the songs. But yeah, we've seen him twice actually on this tour, just because it is going to be his last tour. So we made the effort to travel down to London, and then we'll see him in Aylesbury at the end of the week as well. So
That should be a good gig as well. What if any of his Marillion chums will be on there with him?
Say again?
What if any of his chums will be with him?
Well, yeah, slightly off topic, but went to see Steve Hackett in Aylesbury last year, I think October last year, and Steve Trowers was there. So, sorry, Pete Trowers. Steve Hackett, Pete Trowers. Steve Trowers was there, so we saw him. So, yeah, they might turn up, but that was their home base, I think, Aylesbury. So that was kind of why we wanted to go to Aylesbury. Saw him in London because we haven't been to the Palladium, so yeah, I've just come down to see him, you know, wave him goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. Fish, do you like him? Why?
He's been the soundtrack of my life since I was about 12. And I have followed him, absolutely heartbroken when he left Marillion, and I've followed him ever since. I've been to Leamington Spa, come up to London every year, or was coming up to London every year for any of the gigs that he did from Devon, and yeah, he's my hero. I've been lucky enough to meet him 5 times, and yeah, he's just a genuinely nice guy who's got an amazing voice and the best lyricist I think I've ever met.
So how do you feel about this being the final farewell tour?
I'm quite emotional. It's going to be quite sad, yeah. But I'm so glad I'm here.
That's it, yeah. Come on in.
Do it as well.
That's it, yeah.
Right, your view on Fish then?
What can you say? He sort of soundtracked my life for the last 30 years at least. So difficult to put into words when a camera's in your face this quickly, to be honest with it. But yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Huge.
So have you followed him all the way through from Marillion?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So devastated when he left Marillion. That was sort of a big shock, but followed him ever since.
And likewise, farewell tour. Are you going to get emotional?
That's it, yeah, definitely. As soon as this tour was announced, I knew I had to be on it. Absolutely, definitely.